Okay, so it's all about love. But let's take a deep breath. It's all about love, but only because you can see straight. Not the kind of love that takes you out of it, but the love that puts you right into it. But what kind of love is that? Oh, you'll see. It's the kind you don't see coming. It's the kind that sneaks in after heartbreak. It's the kind that makes you think twice. Because you've been through a lot, kid. I'm not even gonna try. Just go with it. Be chair. You can't even see the top of my head. I want to be able to be close enough to be heard. First card out, Three of Swords. We have much to heal from. We are healing. Our healing through Cancer season was something serious. We all know it. So the love starts with the acknowledgement of pain. The acknowledgement of you perhaps sabotaging yourself, or just being able to see it during Cancer season. And now it's Leo season and you're thinking, where's our reading? When you're following your heart, it's just gonna go the way it's gonna go. Eight of Swords to the Six of Cups to the Moon. If you haven't already, and eclipse season didn't teach you, by the full moon in just 10 days, you'll know what I mean. Your perspective has changed. Where there was once pain and hurt and isolation and sadness, now there is life and affirmation and someone you really could actually be interested in. Really? Bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. Underneath that, the Sagittarius card, and underneath that, the Five of Wands, and underneath that, the Two of Cups. We're not pulling those cards though. I'm just showing them to you for right now. Okay, let's continue. So, Three of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Again, the acknowledgement that if you tried to give your heart to anybody recently, you were brutally rebuffed. Those of us who have been even more traumatized and didn't want to be near anybody can attest to the fact that we know that if we had, we would have gotten played. So if you feel like you got played, do not worry. Leo season and the Leos are here to let you know that you're hot stuff. Don't you worry. I'm telling you, by the full moon, you just, if you don't already, you feel different. You feel not just beautiful, not just magnetic. People can't stop telling you how much they want you. Past, present, future. The obsession with Gemini, the obsession with Geminis is transcendent of dimension. We're attractive in every dimension. And right now, nobody can keep their eyes off of us. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles. There's someone who's really holding out, who really wants something serious. They're serious. Could be an ex, could be someone now, but someone who really doesn't want to let go. And maybe you don't want to let go either. Maybe you didn't even realize how hard you were hanging on. But whatever it is and whoever it is that's coming in, it's serious. They mean it. And it feels like you mean it. Now, if you're just getting out of something or just you're just now getting out of something or just now processing something, it may seem too soon to be talking about love this way. And yet, we are in one of those blessed time periods where no matter how much pain you feel right now, by the end of the month, in true Gemini form, you will just let go of it. No, but I can't imagine letting go of it. Me neither. But I did. You couldn't have told me that I would. I wouldn't have believed you ever. And then it just happened, and I did. And you know what happened as soon as I did? A whole world of prospects that might have been there the whole time, I'm starting to suspect that it was, just opened up. It's time. It's time to accept that the past is the past because it sucked. It's time to accept that whoever you thought was perfect for you, or whatever you thought was perfect for you, was probably lame and wanted to control you. It's probably time to let just one of the so many people who's actually in love with you, let them have you. But stick to your guns nonetheless, in terms of what you want and what your standards are. That's what the game is now, Gemini. I understand the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords. You're sad, you're still processing, you'll be fine. Moving forward, what are your standards so we don't end up here again? Have you thought it through? The Ace of Swords tells me yes. And whatever is coming in is stubborn. It wants what it wants. There's so much stuff still for you to find out. There's so much life for you to still live, especially when it comes to romance. I know we've been putting it away. I know we haven't done a love reading in a while. But if this ain't a Leo season love reading, we're literally at a yacht club. It's just time to let yourself engage with all those blessings that have just been sitting there waiting for you to acknowledge them. And the only reason you couldn't acknowledge them is because you thought that the blessings could only come in a certain packaging. You didn't want it any other way. It didn't even occur to you that there was packaging out there that was nicer than the one that you had pictured or imagined. Three of Swords, Eight of Swords. That's when you still like the old packaging and nothing else will do. Six of Cups. Oh shit, what's that new packaging? Oh, whoa, wait, is that new packaging 6-4? Never mind. By the full moon, your version of that moment happens. And thank God for it. And we are, and I love to see us like this, we are new again. Thank goodness. We need to get here before cardinal air. And you know it, just like I do. We have air seasons coming up, and we have a lot to live up to, and we're feeling good, feeling new, feeling renewed, up out of the ground one more time, Gemini. Very nice. One more card. So what's, Oh, I love a good judgment card moment. Let them say what they want. Let them come to you. Let them voice whatever they want. Gemini is loving the interaction because when we're magnetic, we like talking about anything to anyone. We're in the mixy. We're super mixy and we love it. Be mixy with us. Come on, talk to us. You have a gripe? Tell us. You want to fight? Tell us. You want to dance? Tell us. We're open to hearing, listening, communicating, interacting, being out there. If Leo is the party, Gemini is back in the swing, being the life of the party. No problem. But at this party, everyone seems to just be falling at our feet. Now that's confusing for us because we've come out of a time, Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, that we've been rehashing because of the retrograde, where we were falling at somebody's feet and they didn't want us. You know, and if you've been involved in something from then until now, you may have replayed that scenario a few times. But now, genuinely, people want us. And we have to remember to update our standards now that people are interested. Now that you genuinely want something as well. The people who approach you want something real. Even if it seems like the craziest thing in the world that you and this person would end up together. They're looking for something very solid, something serious. So if you're not serious, or if you have no plans on being serious, then I would suggest staying very single. Just not, you know, tempting yourself to play that little game where we make people fall in love with us just because. Let's not do that. There is so much potential this month, bottom of the deck, King of Wands, and then under that, the Three of Pentacles, for long-lasting, real relationships to start, because you're finally making room for one. It's all about you. And going from a state of feeling very lonely to feeling very connected and very happy. And solid in a way where someone is stubbornly loving you, or stubbornly wanting to be with you, or has been stubborn for a while and trying to connect with you. And in August and into Virgo season, in late August and into September, we reach that magic time that all Geminis love. We love a good mutable season. We love a good vibrant change. So it's about to get very romantic. I'm so excited, it's like ridiculous. It's stupid. But we deserve it, right? Whatever comes your way now, no matter how good it seems, or it seems too good for you. So many of us have felt so down about ourselves. It's not. It's perfect for you. Maybe just imagine that you're already perfect for it. Like you're already there. I love you. I'm sorry it's late. Tickets for everything are below. London, Toronto, LA, Oakland, and it's coming up fast and it's selling out. So, Hi Gemini. I'll be drinking water throughout. So if you hear little gaps in the convo, that's just me hydrating. Okay, I suggest you do the same. Let's do it. Let's hydrate. Shout out Wild Oleander for the wonderful nails. My nail artist's name on Instagram, her @ is Finesse Your Claws, and she's amazing. Okay. Three of Swords, Eight of Swords. Sure, I may not want to admit it, but we've been feeling the feels. Some of us have been running from the feels, but we felt the feels. Mercury retrograde, everything in the world retrograde, we felt it. You know, the retrogrades across from us, we felt it. We felt all of it, okay? Fine. For some of us who have a Uranus opposition, a natal Uranus opposition right now, we're going to continue to feel this way as Uranus goes retrograde. For those of us who don't, let's move forward. That feeling that you've, say, spent the last 4 or 5 days having, that brings us up to speed, great. Now, here we are. 6 of Cups, the Moon, Strength. What? Where does this new feeling come from? Something is being revealed. A Leo, perhaps? Someone who has a Leo moon, perhaps? By the full moon, things are popping. You're either deeply into someone and they're deeply into you, or you're deeply into the idea of being deeply into someone. Our direction shifts. We are once again, for real, looking at home. The sounds you hear in the background are the sounds of the Balboa Bay Beach Club, resort, whatever. We're just hanging out by the bay. We're focused in a new way. I don't know, it's exciting. This is exciting. And regardless of how crazy it feels after this, what a Gemini reading, you really do, mid-August after the full moon, feel like, hey, something new, something great, things still to be revealed. And you know, there's some things that you've really stuck to. 4 of Pentacles is almost never a positive. And I'm not saying it's all positive here. But there are some things that you've stuck to. You hear how she's motivating them? That's for you, Gemini. That's for you. Keep going, keep going. Yay! Some things you've stuck to, it's kind of been a good thing. Some principles and other things you've stuck to. In order to get this new thing that you really want, you're going to have to let that old thing loose. A lot of us have already done it. Some of you are already here where you feel new again and you want to speak your truth and you can't wait and it's all good. And you're gravitating very much towards a fire sign that you want something very permanent with. Oh, okay. Look at me now, just like being over greedy, curious. Now I just want to know what's going to happen. Okay. You're moving on. That's it. Excuse me. I'm going to drink something. That's this whole reading in a nutshell. You're just moving on. It's enough. And it's not about anybody else hurting your feelings. It's about you having taken stock of how badly, poorly your heart has been treated. And how you deserve. And as soon as you really believe you deserve, there it is. And it's there in a fashion that's even more glorious than you can imagine. And more is revealed. And the things you stuck to that you really wanted, that you're getting. And other things that you were being really stupid about, really stubborn about, you slice them away, or you already have, and you feel new and you want to talk about it and you want to express this new you. And as soon as you do, man, this energy is dominant. And they like you. That fire energy is very dominant and they like you. Let it flow to you, and then when it flows to you, drink as much of it as you want. Put the sword down, grab a cup, or else everyone else will drink it for you. And you know who I'm talking about. If you feel quite inferior to someone who is an earth sign, let's just do it, okay? Let's just do it, fine. If you feel, if you feel, go Jaden. If you feel, you know, like this person, you're just like deifying them, take a break, relax. Put a little mystery into it. Let them reach out to you. It's Leo season. They will, especially if with that Leo energy. They will. They will. Let them. Remain in your power. Process your pain and hurt and make it into money. Money. Okay? Strong front. Brave face, yeah? Let it come to you. Remember, let it flow to you. And when it does, drink as much as you want. Hey. Yum. Love you.